Priest, what's going on, man?
Yeah, not much, just same old training or doing what I can, because from the neck operation still the nerve still isn't properly healed, so I just try and train and do what I can. So until it heals properly, if it heals, training still has its challenges.
When was the operation?
About a year ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting attacked by the dogs, see.
So Lee, man, you seem to always find yourself in some kind of controversy, man.
How's that? What have I supposedly have done now?
It seems like you and Shawn Ray got into it over some.
Well, I don't really. Well, you know, the stuff I say about Shawn's true. You know, I just don't like people that preach to be Christians and shit, but then they'll cheat on their wives and stuff. And you know, if you're going to preach God and you thank God and you want to live a Christian lifestyle, don't be a hypocrite about it. And you know, to me, it's like I never start the shit. Shawn, he's got the big mouth. He talks shit about me, so when people bring it to my attention, sure, I'm going to have my say and come back. But like I said, I never once come out and start stuff about Shawn or any other one. It's like I just defend myself when they want to talk shit about me. So he started running his mouth talking shit about me, so I just kindly responded.
From what I understand, he made a statement that he is the best in the 212 division bodybuilder, or just is that what sparked the whole response?
Nah, Shawn's been talking shit about me from, God, this could go back to even when I first came to America. I used to be engaged to a girl called Laurie Donnelly who won the Fitness America. And I used to go and guest pose over in North Carolina. And then the following year, Shawn went over there, and Shawn's first words to my mate was, "Did Lee talk bad about me?" And my friend Eric's like, "Lee didn't even mention you once. Why would he?" He's like, "Oh, because I'm fucking his ex-girlfriend, blah, blah, blah." So Shawn's always got that thing about going after people's exes and shit. So Shawn, as a bodybuilder, great bodybuilder, probably one of the best out there in his day, but as a human being and a person, he's a piece of shit. And the good thing is, Shawn Ray and I will probably bump into each other because Black Skull is actually taking Shawn Ray to Brazil, so he'll be at the Black Skull booth with me. So I look forward to seeing him.
So what's going to happen now?
I'm professional. I'm there to do a job. I'm there for my sponsors. But, you know, if he wants to get in my face and talk shit, well, who knows what can happen.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because Shawn Ray, you know, when he makes an argument, he talks about, you know, bodybuilding. He talks about, you know, sport. But you kind of took it into a more personal direction, at least on a record, right? I mean, you kind of went at him hard. I mean, you said some things that some people might find very offensive. So, I mean, do you see it that way? Do you see how you took it personal as opposed to being more of a, you know, bodybuilding?
No, just like I said, just because that time he didn't say it personal. Shawn has said many personal things about me. So just because I come back and attack him, like I said, I won't attack him bodybuilding wise, but you know, personal wise, who cares? It's all, you know, if he wants to come at me attacking, then gloves are off. You know, there's no love in war. So he wants to go on about it, I'll go on about anything. So hey, Lee's in Australia. I'm not even in the bodybuilding scene. I don't watch the Olympia. I don't follow bodybuilding. I don't do anything. I just do my own thing down here. And like I said, I wouldn't even know half this stuff unless people bring it to my attention and go, well, look what such and such said, or look what this person said. To me, it's like, I don't follow him. Shawn Ray doesn't even come into my mind or head. And unless, like I said, someone brings it to my attention and goes, oh, look what Shawn just said this time, or look what Shawn said the other time. And it's like I said, you talk to any bodybuilders from day one, Paul Dillette used to live with me and all these other bodybuilders, the majority of people hate Shawn Ray as a person. They just tolerate him and put up with him. So, you know, if he doesn't like hearing the truth, well, what can you do about it?
No, you know, ultimately, you know, you're one of the legends in bodybuilding. You know, you're one of the best, and Shawn Ray's also one of the best. I mean, ultimately, do you have respect for each other, you think, on a professional level?
Oh, yeah, as a bodybuilder, I've always said that. You know, I've never denied that as a bodybuilder. Like I said, Shawn Ray could have won the Olympia. He should have won the Olympia maybe a couple of times. And like I said, as a bodybuilder, he's one of the best out there. You know, as a Hall of Famer, you can't deny Shawn Ray's body. And like I said, what he's done in the bodybuilding sport, the placings he's got in the Olympia and Arnold Classic and stuff, as a bodybuilder, like I've always said, you know, he's one of the greats and will always go down as one of the greats. But, you know, as a human being in person, I'll still say it is a piece of shit.
Man, I think you guys should make up, man. I want to see you guys as friends, man, because you guys got a lot of history, man. I feel like you and Shawn Ray should shake
well, like
hands.
I said, Shawn's always the one. Like I said, I've never had a problem with Shawn from day one. Shawn has always started it with me, and pretty much, like I said, even with Paul Dillette, when he had a falling out with Shawn pretty much just starts it with everybody. And like I said, Shawn will come across when he's on the, like I said, the media thing and that, he'll come across like he won't get personal, but the stuff he doesn't record gets personal, that he tells other people gets personal. So like I said, I'm not going to do a he said, she said, where I could have said that stuff to somebody else, and then when it finally gets back to Shawn, well, he said you're a piece of dog shit, you're a cunt, blah blah blah, second hand, third hand, and then by the time it gets to him, the story's even bigger than what it was when I said it. So I'll just say it straight up so he knows it's coming from me, and he doesn't have to hear it from the 10th person halfway around the world.
Just one last thing I want to ask about that, since we're on the subject. What is the most recent thing he said about you that sparked your response? What is the one thing that came out recently that provoked you to respond to him?
I think it was just, I think the last one I saw was the 212 one, but there's been other instances before that, but the last one was the 212 one. But then it's not even that, it's when, like I said, he said the 212 stuff, but then when it's been posted and I go onto the YouTube, wherever it's been listed, then somebody will say, oh, Shawn, Lee this, Lee that, then he goes, Lee who? Lee, then if you read his comments, it's not the actual what he said in the video where he might be like, you know, Lee wasn't a good deal, Lee was lacking shallow in the chest, which I admit I was always shallow in the chest because my arm development and, you know, shoulders always overshadowed that. But it's in his little comments that you read on when other people are you know, somebody might just say Lee was a good bodybuilder and defend me, and then he'll start getting personal in his comments. So I just read up on all his comments, and like I said, I just wait, and when he just keeps going on, and that's when I come back with my statements. Simple as that.
I see. Now, you know, Lee, let's be honest, man. You're always ready to. You don't hold back, man. You don't like to hold back. If you have an opinion, you always will say it, man. That's why I actually, you know, have a lot of respect for you, because you don't care. You'll say it how it is.
I think that's how, you know, I think sadly, that's how it should be, you know, in the bodybuilding world. It's like, you know, anything in life these days, it seems that, you know, things are so PC, and anything that someone says the wrong thing these days, whether they just say something like, you know, look at Trump, he can say something about wanting to build a wall, he's a racist. He can say, okay, I want to stop Muslims coming into the country. Now he's a racist, he doesn't like Muslims. But we have the same problem here. We have the same problem here with refugees coming in. And if you say, look, we've got no problem with them coming in, but we just do background checks. We want to make sure that you don't have ties to, you know, terrorism. You don't have ties to ISIS. And if everything checks out and you're fine, sure, come on into the country. Come in and be a citizen of Australia or America. But I don't see anything wrong with stopping people coming in until they actually get good background checks. But this day and age, you say anything that's, you know, not what people want to hear. You're racist, you're this, you're anti-that, you're anti-that, this and that. So, you know, for these people always say, I want the truth, I want the truth. But when you tell the truth, then all of a sudden, oh, you can't go saying that, blah, blah, blah. So you can't win no matter really what you do in any line of work these days.
Right. Now, Kevin Lebroni, you say you don't follow Olympia, but did you see him on stage at the Olympia? Did you see the photographs or the actual feed?
I saw some photos, yeah, like on the Instagram, and then I saw some photos there, and then I saw, I think they put up a little bit of his posing routine. You know, for his upper body, I thought it looked pretty good. Sure, his legs were down that, but I hear he's going to take 8 months or so and concentrate more on his legs. But, you know, you look at his upper body, a lot of his side chest shots, the most muscle of his hands in front and that sort of thing, and that I thought he looked great for the time he did, you know, he had to prepare for it and got ready for it. So, you know, I take my hat off to him. Like I said, coming out of retirement, he had nothing to prove at all. You know, he was doing it for the fans and because he loves the sport and it's in his blood. So, you know, you can't really knock him for that.
Maybe you and Shawn Ray should come back and compete against each other.
Yeah, Shawn should. Yeah, I came back. You know, I took 7 years off and came back and won the Universe. You know, even when I did that, the whole time leading up to the Universe, all Shawn Ray did was talk shit about me. I mean, there was a ton of bullshit he said even back then. So, writing it everywhere and totally dogging me. He did the same almost to Kevin, but yet, like I said, we came back, we did it. I won the Universe. Kevin looked great for what he did. You know, Shawn just sits there talking whatever. It's about time Shawn stepped up now and made a comeback.
So we go eat pizza. We get back to her place. We start getting down and dirty. And we're fucking going at it left and right. Now, this chick's crazy, okay? Hey, let me tell you something about Asian chicks. They come off like they're like innocent and all that shit. Hello, yes, you know. But she was Filipino. So they're a little bit like, they're even a little crazier. You know what I'm saying? So she's in there. We're in the bed together, fucking around. And she's getting crazy. And she starts telling me, motherfucker, fuck me, motherfucker, fuck me. So, I mean, I'm fucking the shit out of her. I'm fucking her hard.